doing my best, myself and my team, whoever is on my TV. We are doing everything.
Wow.
Consistently, we have made you people understand. Kick the NPP out, not just the president, kick parliament out.
My never I say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there, I see them yopo.
So we had the show 18th September. Until they all came out on the 18th of September. The same headline. Because Gabi controls it. Kojo upon Kromamo control it. Bank of Ghana, every media house, about 99% of them, they were paid to put this news caption out there to tell you, say, BBNC. All of them. Now you see a news outlet, Daily Guide. Consolidated Bank Ghana, CBG is 100% state-owned, not sold. Storyway on the 19th, 18th, 19th, 18th, 19th. They started planting the stories. And the funny thing is, they all try to make it sound say a social media story. Or media, some media. No matter what, they don't want to recognize me. But Ghana recognizes me. And that is the most important thing. I'm not doing this for people to praise me. I'm doing this for Ghana to sit well. Now, modern Ghana, CBG is in a sound financial position. Report of sale false, misleading finance ministry. Into CBG and the finance ministry, they released the same letter in different their wedding. And all the media houses and nothing has happened. They know nothing. CBG is working. It's a profitable making entity. Nobody has approached CBG. There's nothing going on. In fact, when you read the letter CBG release here now, let's read the letter because me persemu nyina mu hu de echo. You are ma chema de bi. CBG for letter release here almost say, and this was posted by Joy News and was signed by management. There's a director there, he didn't sign it. There's a deputy director, he didn't sign it. There's a PRO, he didn't sign it. There's a board, nobody signed it. Management, because they were lying to you people. The catcher will say, CBG for you, almost a way Jimmy Musika that shit that I forget. Wow, Sika that CBG, it is gone. Don't do giddy giddy. Eko. Ochinako soko yomo famao, omaton. Consolidated Bank, and this is a statement from CBG. Consolidated Bank Ghana Limited, CBG, wishes to categorically refute social media reports alleging that the bank has been sold. There has been no change. Listen to the grammar. There has been no change in the ownership of the bank, and Government of Ghana remains the sole shareholder. We wish to state that reports of sale of the bank are entirely false and misleading. There is therefore no cause for concern regarding customer deposit and the bank's operational integrity. The bank continues to deliver exceptional customer service and innovative products. As the SME bank of choice, the loyalty and trust placed in us by our customers are highly appreciated. We assure our cherished customers that their funds are secure with the bank and urge the public to rely on the bank's official communication channels for any information. Signed, management and a sure letter back say CBG in fact, they are not even discussing that. They have not even thought of. Because so we will say, yeah, the charge told to say murder, and yeah, the charge told to say intention to murder. When you have the intent, it's the same as committing the crime. It is so we will fear say oba kobna oya kromfo. Now we nimsa oba kobna imrebi. Now we twem wo nonku fie chi na unsa oba kobna area akokora kaza fatwo. And a cobnado to wa. So we catch us over cobna cromfua. Over catch any pan say Ujidi and as a Ujinindi. If you say Oba cobna initiative Sadi bida. I come to my catch any pan say meba cobna. But what would that? Oh idea be where we say kobna na ori akokɔ ɛna ka sɛ onja akokɔ no ntoɔ enti so we ka sɛ oba kobna wi akokɔ a eni sɛ wudi ne chim if we say the intent has been there already and so court intent keke no etumi edi utum CBG say omo release omo de buy ya all the media houses wrote their stories around no omo say intent be any one post omo beton bank no omo ton bank no that means they have not opened anything omo no be upon discuss bank no ton so they want to tell you say 100% omo ndi nkomo bia wo bebia now CBG Consolidated Bank Ghana a release letter no and the finance ministry to release letter. Now in the finance ministry's letter says I need finance ministry. I have it, thank you. I don't have it on dashboard, that's why I was trying it's in the system. Now CBG released a letter and a finance ministry led by Oforiata and Adams almost released a statement. These are two strong institutions, sir. Especially the finance ministry is an institution a yet Ghana for already a finance ministry for story now and that's almost a statement now release on the 18th of September almost say government refute allegation on sale of Consolidated Bank Ghana CBG. Now read the letter say Accra, Ghana, Wednesday 18 September 2024. The Ministry of Finance refutes recent social media reports alleging that Consolidated Bank Ghana has been sold to a foreign investor. 2. We wish to state that CBG has not been sold and these reports are entirely false and misleading. CBG remains solely a state-owned bank a state-owned bank after it was converted from a bridge bank into a universal bank and licensed by the Bank of Ghana. 3. CBG as a policy bank remains critical in government strategy of supporting indigenous businesses and the SME sector to spur economic growth. 4. Over the past 2 years, government has taken steps to strengthen the bank's capital to make it more resilient post the domestic debt exchange program, that's the DDEP, under the IMF supported Ghana financial sector strengthening strategy, that's the GFSSS, as approved by cabinet. 5. This support is to prevent the decimation of indigenous financial institutions and to preserve jobs. CBG therefore is in sound financial position. CBG therefore is in a sound financial position and there is no cause for concern regarding the security of customers' deposits or the bank's operational integrity. 6. We urge the public to disregard these misleading reports and rely on official communication channels of any information concerning the bank. 7. The Ministry of Finance remains resolute, working with all regulators to ensure the stability of financial sector, and issued by the Public Relations Unit, Ministry of Finance. CBG for release your statement or Omoka say by management, the finance ministry led by Oforiata and Adams, they also released a statement backing CBG and saying bank bibia. In fact, bank it's in sound financial status, and that the anywhere bet put a bank bank. All right, let's do this now. See this musika o CBG amitumufo na osanka mutie. Yes, say bibi anko ka papa anka papa enye prede. and you say akwara or the ekabebe fie no oti eja ho ana obo besia wonsom ama eno ane nipa and as say sebio me pese me pu be no ma wote ase ansa na ma kire obibi yes se wenja no wan no a aha wanye medi a men ne men so de empower to da enti se bibi ensi a bibi ensi ana so bi nya obi a bibi a obi a so ntumi nya obi a bibi enti eno na wo so tie ase se bank si wo na eye adwuma na se bank bibi ekoye a unless se obi aye na adwene se bibi nkoye ena betu obi abebusa se wote fie na wenja opono anto a obi enu wo ba beka che se kwame ade na opono da ho e kire obo musa opono da ho e kire sebio se oye yare fo na se wan ton wo yare a enya de obehu ya obe nya yare no de eduro ena mpedifo na nkasa aka omo se wan kasa wuti mu a ye be yiwe yibone that means se wo kasa ho a yibone ye yu wan kasa ho a ye be yiwe yibone inti se bibi ensi a bibi so anya den ensi now shade you see this document you are seeing on the screen, which we will share on our page after the show. We are monko CBG for the Mukubisomo. This document dated also 22nd of August 2024. Story on the 16th of September 2024. That means say letter way CBG and a company were negotiating, they were talking before yene kraba abontene ebeye ye story no. This is a correspondence between CBG and a private investor omo pese omo to CBG 100%. Into all the things that these people wrote to you, say a statement omo catcher was say CBG has not been sold. Negotiations is still ongoing. They are about 95% done. You have sold your bank. At the time I made a story in September, no, now August 22nd. Now they had earlier exchanges grammar. Almost final letter no August 27th no ababedu between CBG and that company. It's CBG na as we speak, on the 22nd of August 2024, before that, they had started having correspondence, communication with other companies to buy the bank because the government of Ghana and the people running CBG, so won't be over windows for sale, and nobody will write a letter to CBG say, I want to buy the bank. Now let's read this document. This is a letter between a company called Clear Sky Group. Omo onano your friend David Bates. Now this letter is a letter between that company and CBG. Now let's take time and read this document. We are musika na ko. In the time na make us 20 somewhere September na August na ko. So me catch them. Munyina mo koyi musika. They were lying to you. Now let's read the document. Consolidated Bank of Ghana, Floor, Manet Towers, Accra, Okwa Enchawa Obehu. Attention, Mr. Daniel Addo, Managing Director. He received these emails from this Clear Sky Group. And to Usha the caption now, dear Mr. Addo, where reply Ari Ibishoho. In fact, it didn't really cover it, but you can see a reply to earlier conversations. Expression of interest to acquire Consolidated Bank of Ghana. Company natural at their back CBG say they are showing interest. Says CBG anchor so tonwa. How can somebody show interest? A bank cannot be sitting there for somebody to just come and show interest. And remember, before 22nd of August 2024, they have had several emails and conversations. They are discussing how to sell this bank. Now let's read their letter. Now, you have some questions. I write to you in my capacity as chairman of Velocia Investment Management Company SE. They call them Velocia, which is acting as both a principal and advisor in relation to the above matter. And what is the above matter? Expression of interest to acquire Consolidated Bank of Ghana. Please accept the letter as confirmation of our interest to acquire the entire outstanding share capital of Consolidated Bank of Ghana Limited from the government of Ghana. See, please accept this letter as confirmation of our interest to acquire the entire outstanding share capital of Consolidated Bank of Ghana Limited from the government of Ghana. Almost say ye krata ye sa chrobremwi ye krata ye mama tias. This a bank ni die ye da ho interest wom. So what tie tone na obodi nkan I have a conversation. Now my men twaso. Velocia is privately Velocia is a privately held investment banking firm with a team that has been part of some of the more innovative investment opportunities in Africa and the world in the past 25 years, with over 200 billion US dollars in disclosed activities, including 3 transactions in Ghana, meaning this Velocia almost some other investments in Ghana. Let her not say any company wey there obi ani me wiase ya ye dwuma we bebre. In fact, over Africa there is 200 billion ya spend was some activities more Ghana crack out, meaning there are some people who know about this company who are partners of this company in Ghana, because remember, this company is a South African company. You cannot operate that company without having local representative, meaning there are people in Ghana who have shares in their investment in Ghana. Into Ghana for be our partners to Velocia Ghana, because from their letter no 200 billion almost spending in African and Ghana account no, they cannot operate in Ghana without the inclusion of a Ghanaian. Now, Uko Wenima, I attach a high-level summary of Velocia's credentials for your kind consideration. Now, with respect to banking and financial services sector, Velocia's team has acted as advisors and principals in relation to the acquisition of several banks in Africa, including Absa Bank and Habib Bank in South Africa and Banco Prestigio in Angola, as well as the listing of Mercantile Bank on the Johannesburg Stock Exchange. Velocia is actively engaged in next generation banking activities, including as advisors and funders to several AI driven financial technology companies. Now, team members have also worked for major banks, including the Royal Bank of Canada, and ABN AMRO Bank with professional and academic experience to understand the complexity or the complexities and compliance requirements of financial institutions. I'm sorry, this is very tiny. I'm trying my best to read for you to understand. Over last paragraph now, I'll say Velocia has conducted a preliminary due diligence of CBG and believe that its team and partners have the experience, network, and financial resources to accelerate CBG's turnaround strategy and position CBG as a leading financial institution that only offers innovative banking solutions but also extend prudent corporate governance best practices. We would welcome the opportunity to sign a non-disclosure agreement (NDA) and meet with you and your team to discuss this opportunity for the mutual benefit of all stakeholders, including the government of Ghana and CBG customers and employees. Thank you for your kind attention to our correspondence. Please do not hesitate to contact us should you have any questions or require any additional information. Yours truly, Chairman David Bates. So, letter me kind show we. It's a letter, a correspondence, a CBG, and this company called Velocia before August 22nd. Before me baba show with September 14th, you know. Na omo dinkan discuss here omo beton bank no e de ama Velocia for we 100% ni na e ton amomo. We are customer, do you know? Are you aware of this correspondence? Now the question here is, I want to ask ASCBG, the director. In fact, this is a picture. This is the picture of CBG director. Say, what made Velocia write this letter to CBG? And we want to know the previous letters now. If we Velocia Hobine, what was the conversation about? Because this conversation is showing, say, there's been several conversations. More person more bank and 100% shares in Yadema Velocia. But you people came out with a document telling Ghanaians to say the bank has not been sold. In fact, you did not even tell Ghanaians to say people have approached you. And what will make an international investment company approach a bank that belongs to the people of Ghana and say they want to have 100% ownership, unless you have indicated to them, say, the bank is struggling, unless you have told them that you want to sell the bank? Because there are millions and millions of banks around the world. If CBG is making money, I don't think an investment company will just get up and say CBG is the bank we want. In the first place, the bank belongs to Ghanaians. So what will make CBG start writing letters to ADA? What will make Velocia start writing letters to CBG? It is because CBG are contacting your catch from some person town bank. No, you have to convince us, Mr. Daniel Wilson Addo. The same media houses now be show in Ubrino. All of them tomorrow morning should go to CBG and ask them about this letter, because I have more to show you. Because I have more to show you. Me pese me ma the media houses in Ghana, majority of them now we have Juma that Ghana for no. Tomorrow morning, all of you fools should pick your mics, go to CBG, go and show them this letter for them to deny. Na mention one day. It is simple. These are people, I may catch themselves, vote against them. Wow, that CBG, no, it is gone. See, they make a no. Wow, that CBG, no, it is gone. And don't forget, Ken Oforiatta is still your finance minister. Never forget that statement too. I mean, Adam, so Ekoliko, your finance minister and the menu can say Ken Ofori-Atta or US IMF meeting or Ken Ofori-Atta is at the IMF meeting this afternoon. Now my wife was having lunch. He saw Ken Ofori-Atta walk on the streets of IMF crossing. Ken Ofori-Atta, he's at IMF World Bank annual meeting. He's here. It is Ken Ofori-Atta mun lead this transaction way. So don't sit there and say Obi Town. They are selling your properties to themselves. And at least I'll give credit to Martin Pegu. Your friend said Martin Pegu. In fact, if I got your surname wrong, I'm sorry. Anytime this gentleman gets the opportunity to speak on radio, on TV, he questions the government about the 52 billion now a year before election 2020. Till date, nobody has answered him. That was the story I broke. That was the story I came up. I showed you the documents. Auditor General who said 52 billion kind of for Scano before election 2020. Ever seen that the only person on every opportunity on radio to speak, on TV to speak, and yet Mr. Martin, on no kind of question the government about this. What happened to that money? It was the same Ken Ofori-Atta. And to remember, Ken Ofori-Atta is still your finance minister. The same Ken Ofori-Atta or the Obotan deal by 1999. Every year snatch 500 million Ghana. No, and the same Ken Ofori-Atta. It's the same guy wearing white shirts. It is the same devil. Me see Amin Adams or Koliko or Jimmy 10 year boy that Nabisuo because every day no NPP Pemquasia for Mama Betiobu Binia with Tafoni Binaye. That is the modus operandi of the NPP. The Biope and Quasiaphobia use ma omu use Tafo because many are not Tafoni be ye two more for Monte. And it's not Ken Ofori-Atta and then Quasiafo Eddie Ghana Sikabedu point no not 10 years Abba finance minister. You want to finance what? Because the fools, the account fools, you know, they have finished the money. So who tell you know then what can you do? But there be a 10 year and that is what we are seeing at the finance ministry. This deal is kind of Ofori-Atta's deal. It is it is Addison's deal. It is Gabriel Chidako. This is a family deal. Mo bank no omatong. Guys, I'm doing my best. I am doing my best, myself and my team, whoever is on my TV. We are doing everything. Consistently, we have made you people understand. Kick the NPP out. Not just the president, kick parliament out. Sadly, something has happened. Since the time we break his story, no, they have kept quiet on it. One of those deals are that 1 month in mobile transitional, they will sign it. See, Sadi we can hona ama ayedian afi nyoma ken kwase ampanyi no epo bebrebe no NPP for aligning up a lot of government entities on matoma. Yeto abani nyina wie no, they are going to sign it before they leave power. And you can't do anything about it.
Dedi kama mamena PENDREAM TV ase. Na so far so good. Say open online portal e wo Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.